Welcome. Haven't been on the server in weeks and I log in to rain. And man, the Endermen have been busy around here. Look at this place. It used to be so perfect. And now, this. Hey, there's snow on that mountain. So, hello everybody. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks actually since I've played on the server. Well, that's not entirely true. Hello. I logged in, I think about 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. And I farmed some wither skulls, so if we come over here and look in the ender chest, we have 4 wither skulls now. Seth did a lot of work on the... I'm not even going to fix it. Screw the Enderman. He did a lot of work on the wither farming area, so it's a lot easier to get skulls now, and there's beacons down there, and there's haste, and... So... I don't think I showed you what was down here. I had planned on expanding down here, but it ended up becoming... Oh my gosh, I need to go do something. I gotta throw everything in my inventory down, so now there's just stuff everywhere. Because I've been running out to the end. I got a bunch of books here, you can see. I ended up with the Griefer has been fixed. I have a new sword, Wither Die, which is for the Wither fight. And a Power 5 bow again, which is very nice. So, I know that up here, there's something different that we haven't seen. You know what? I think Badge might be in the nether. Badge is online. Let's see if we can sleep. Oh, it's day. It's been a while since I've played Minecraft, but I do know that you can only sleep at night. So up here we have... Arr! I have infused your dojo with evil spirits. For charity. Anderson. So he's replaced some of the white with red. Well, the problem with that though, Anders, is the yin-yang is a symbol of balance. You have light and dark, good, evil, sweet, sour, whatever you'd like. So adding the red doesn't really make it evil, it makes it bloody! It's all good. It was for charity. Actually, I want to see it from above. It might look pretty cool. I just noticed something. Is that a hint? No, he couldn't have known. That was before I did it. So in other news, my friends, my lovely, lovely gamer friends, I have finally sold my soul. After years and years and years of standing up and boycotting EA Origin, I finally gave in. But I have an excuse. Just a moment. Let's look at this. Might need to do some color versions here at some point. I don't know if... Oh, another thing. The death counters are gone. Now it's a kill counter. So I haven't killed anybody. I have 0. So if I die, it's not that big of a deal. But I think it's safe. Yep. So, let me tell you the story. These redstone blocks? Oh, dang. Thank you for the redstone, Anders. Man, ADD, big time. So, EA Origin. Where shall I begin? I don't want to tell the whole big long story of why I was boycotting EA, because if you're a gamer and you don't know, I don't want to be the one to try to convince you. Really, it all stemmed from them taking games off of Steam and making them EA or Origin only, specifically Battlefield 3. I was a huge Battlefield fan. I played all the Battlefields in the series, and when they put Battlefield 3 on Origin only, it pissed me off. I mean, really, it pissed me off. I didn't want to get another DRM service. I definitely didn't want to get an EA ran, DRM service, but that's what you had to do to play Battlefield 3 and Mass Effect 3 and a couple other games. But Battlefield 3 was the only one I really cared about. So I stood my ground. I said, F EA, F Origin. I'm not going to support it. And I didn't. And I was good. I was good. So it's Paw's fault. I'll just tell you, it's all Paw's fault. We were playing Ghosts. Ghosts had a lot of problems, COD Ghosts. And he wanted to play Battlefield, and I was like, I can't support Origin, so he got the game for me and was like, see, you didn't support Origin. I did. Here, play it. So now I have Origin, and I have Battlefield 4, and I love it. That game is so amazing. I'm having brain farts here. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just standing here talking to you. So this episode is going to be a Talky episode, because I have a serious need for diamonds, and I haven't put out a video in a while, and what's been happening is I've been waiting on BTC. Him and I were going to fight a wither. He was going to help me take down a wither, and his PC died. So he's been without a computer, or without a gaming computer, for over a week now. So I've been holding off on doing anything because I want to fight the wither with him, but I have lots of things to talk about. I have things to do. So we're going to do a Talky episode. So this is one of those episodes where you don't have to actually watch me. I'm going to be down in my branch mine, but you can listen to me and we will chat. Ooh-wee. So I watched Seth Bling 21 is good, I guess. I watched Seth Bling on his stream, and he was just clearing out everything, which seemed like overkill, but this dude's got like 4 and 5 stacks of diamonds, so he's doing something right. So I'm just gonna follow his lead and spam mine all of this stuff. And I'm gonna do this whole area here, and then I'm gonna do it all the way down to bedrock. And we'll see how many diamonds we end up with. I need a shovel. Oh, gosh. So anyway, I have a couple things that I have on my list here. The last video that I put up was the Jasky incident, which was from our charity live stream where we raised over $118,000 for the Child's Play charity. I've raised money for charity in the past, in my life, both on YouTube and otherwise. But never have I been a part of something that was so huge. I mean, 118K in 48 hours is banana. That was a car outside, and I thought it was right there. So I was really proud to be a part of that, and it was really crazy. It was really crazy. Efficiency 5. Oh yeah. To be a part of that, and to honestly to put my body through that, I mean, I was up for, I don't know. I do know this. It took me over a week for my body to fully recover. I mean, I was just like worn out from the experience, and it was an awesome experience. So the last video that I put up was the video where Generic B single-handedly raised over $5,000 by getting his house blown up, crying on stream, and then begging on stream. It was just, it's one of those things you just have to see. It was a moment, and it was hilarious. I mean, you end up feeling bad for Generic at some point, and then, well, I don't want to spoil it, but then things turn around, and he's just so excited, and you could just tell that he was having a good time and was in the moment. It was really good time. Oh, I thought that was lava coming after me. I hear you. Where are you? Oh, hello. So we did that. And that video is episode 72, the episode before this. So if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's really good. It has not only the Jasky incident, but it also has the Etho. It's got the Etho Anvil. It's got the Etho Anvil moment, which is probably one of my favorite MindCrack moments at this point. It was just so perfect. Again, I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it, but it was so good. It was so good. Congratulations, Etho. So as I said, I've been waiting on BTC so we could do a wither kill. I want to get a beacon out here, which would actually make this mining even easier, but it's all good. So as soon as BTC comes back, we'll do a wither. I could probably solo a wither. I don't know. After watching what happened with B-dubs, it kind of scared me, and I was like, maybe I need to rethink my plan here, but I think I could solo a wither. But honestly, my main problem right now is I don't have any armor. If you remember in episode 72, we were all killed. So I don't have enough diamonds to make armor, so I need to get diamonds. I need to make armor. It's our continuous struggle. And what it is, I just need to put in the time. You know, you see people like Seth who have so many resources, it's redonkulous, and it's because he's putting in the time, you know. I've caught a couple of his middle of the night streams where he's streaming, and it's like, you know, 2 or 3 in the morning his time, and it's just a secret stream, and he's in there putting in work, man. So I'm going to put in some work, because I need some diamonds, I want some armor, I want to get a beacon, and I haven't even checked out any of the 1.7 stuff yet. I don't even really know what stuff there is. I'm so behind. But you know what? I don't mind though. I like to experience things naturally, and you know, there was just so much hype around 1.7 when it came out. I just looked away because I didn't want to get anything spoiled. So I know there's new biomes. I know that we have an area here on the server. I think you can get to it from the Nether. I will have to investigate. And there are new biomes, and supposedly clay is something that's widely available now, which I could use some clay. And also, if we're going to a new area, that means there's more Nether to explore, which means more quartz. So after the charity event, everybody was doing the Minecon thing, which, oh man. I said it last year, and I really meant it, but it just, life had other plans for me. But I really, really, really do not want to miss Minecon next year. It just, there's so much that happens, and relationships that are formed, and, you know, moments that you just can't quantify that happen at Minecon, and I'm tired of missing it, man. So I'm gonna do my best to make it next year. I hope that it's not in Europe, but it's probably gonna be. I mean, that would be fair. It's been, you know, US, Europe, US. Now it should go to Europe. But man, that's gonna be hard. All of you European friends, I might be hitting you up to sleep on your couch. I gotta go to Minecon. I can't miss it again. But one of the things that came out of Minecon, I learned that I have a doppelganger. And I never knew this. Beef showed up at Minecon, and he, of course, was photographed, and people started posting it. And I will not lie. When I looked at the picture, I took a double take. I almost thought I was looking at myself. It was pretty bizarre. I mean, you know, other people saying, oh yeah, you look like so-and-so, that's one thing. But when you yourself look at a picture and go, is that me? Damn. It was pretty freaky. But we are different people. I have no problems being compared to Vintage Beef, but we are definitely two different people. And one distinction I can tell you right now, I have blue eyes, he has brown. So, we are two people. We just happen to look alike. He's Canadian. I'm not. He's... I don't know. So that was interesting to have that little discovery. But man, that Beef, he's a good looking guy, man. If I do say so myself. Where the heck did you come from? Hey, over here. So what else happened at Minecon? The Minecon stuff was great, man. It was just great to just watch, you know, what everybody was doing. And any of you that were watching, you also know that MindCrack discovered Vine. And it was from Old Man Willikers, I would imagine. I think he's the one that started it. But once he started it, it infected MindCrack, and there were so many cool and funny Vine posts going on in Minecon and after. I mean, after Good got locked in a Best Buy with a PS4, and he was live vining the whole time. It was it was hilarious. He couldn't leave, so he decided to do a scavenger hunt, which was really cool. So Vine has infected MindCrack. And normally those things that come around, you know, the little trendy things that come around on phones and stuff, it's not usually something that really interests me, but the whole Vine thing, it's pretty cool. It's, oh, hello. It's basically just, it's like Twitter with, you know, tweeting with videos, basically. It's pretty cool. And you know I love Twitter, so... I mentioned Origin earlier. I have finally infected my computer and my life with Origin. But I'll say this. For all of my negative things to say about Origin, now that I've been using it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, okay. I still think EA sucks. I think that as a corporation, they suck. I won't go into details. You can just Google it. They've been the number one most hated company in the world for like 2 or 3 years running now. And there's a reason, but I'm not here to convince you. Just that's my stance. I don't like EA. I don't like the concept of Origin, but the actual application of Origin, I don't have any issues with it. It's actually pretty well done, and it does exactly what I want it to do, which is let me play games. Having said that, just to give you some comparison for those of you that maybe haven't tried Origin and you were on the fence like me, or you were boycotting them, if you've ever used Uplay, then you've had a far worse experience than you'll ever have with EA Origin, because EA Origin is no nonsense, and it does exactly what you want it to do. It plays games. That's it. I mean, there's no fluff. Uplay is a piece of crap. That thing, man, I love Trials, and I loved Far Cry Blood Dragon, but I don't play them because Uplay. And it's not even just like I'm hating on Uplay because it's the new cool thing to do. It doesn't work half the time. Or it'll reset your games or your achievements, or it doesn't even see that you have the game installed anymore. And all that is it's Ubisoft's, their version of DRM. But I have nothing against companies protecting their products through DRM, per se. I mean, it's always been implemented in a way that sucks, but the problem that I have with Uplay is it's DRM on Steam. I mean, I'm buying it on Steam, and then I'm installing Uplay so that you can have DRM protection, but it's already on Steam. So now I'm running two things to play a game, because I have to run Steam, and I have to run Uplay. Ugh. Yeah, Uplay. It's for the birds, man. I don't know how long I've been chatting here, but it seems like it's going pretty quickly, which I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I haven't seen any diamonds, of course, but I didn't really expect to because I branched mine here. What I'm really going for is the two strips here, and then as I go down, I should be clearing out stuff that wasn't exposed, and maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. So with the EA Origin came Battlefield 4, Man, I will tell you, I skipped Battlefield 3 because of the whole Origin debacle, and to go from Bad Company 2 to Battlefield 4, it's the game. I'm trying to find words here without, I don't want to like sound like I'm overdoing it, but really the game it's a work of art. I mean, it's freaking beautiful. You get in this game, and I've seen things in this game video wise that I've never seen before, and it's so good. It's so good. The game is, I know a lot of people that are hardcore Battlefield fans say that Battlefield 4 has bugs and there's crashing, and I'm sure there is, but from my newbie perspective, the game is freaking amazing. It's amazing. I highly recommend you play it if you have the opportunity. Oh, I forgot I need to throw down a chest over here. It's a very, very, very awesome game, visually and otherwise. So I'm really excited that I'm playing that game. Paws and I are doing a race. We were going to do a race in COD Ghosts, but when it first came out on PC, there was a lot of problems. They've actually put out a really huge patch since then that it's fixed a lot of the problems, but Paws isn't a huge fan of Call of Duty, so we would have done the race and we would have enjoyed it, but we're going to enjoy Battlefield so much more because we both really love this series. So I'm really excited that we've switched up to doing Battlefield. So we're doing a race to rank 100, which is the max. It's not going to be... Ooh, I just got some block lag. It's not going to be like Call of Duty Black Ops, where you prestige and then you prestige. Rank 100 is something that takes a long time in Battlefield. But that's what we wanted, because Paws and I both, we are FPS gamers. Sure, I play Minecraft. That's what I'm known for. That's how my YouTube channel was started. That's how my YouTube channel has thrived. But when I'm doing what I want to do in my free time, I'm playing a FPS game. I'm an FPS gamer, and that's the same thing with Paws. So we really enjoy finding games that we can play and play all the time. And Battlefield 4 is going to be that game for us. So we're really excited to be able to do a race in a game that's going to take us probably a long time to get to the point where we're done playing it or we've hit the max rank. So we're doing a race to 100. There's also another stipulation to this race, and I'm at the end, by the way. That was really quick, or it seemed quick. I don't know. I've been talking a lot. Hope you guys like talking. One other thing that we're doing is you either get to the first person to get to 100, and we're only playing the game when we play together, so I can't just go and play without him. But the other thing is you can quit, and so it's the first person to 100, or if someone quits, you win. The problem, though, is if you quit, you have to get both of your legs professionally waxed. Now, I'm a pretty hairy guy, so hearing that I'm going to have my hairs ripped out with hot wax, any location of my body would be painful. But your legs, man, to have your entire legs waxed. Whoa. So, needless to say, I'm not quitting this series. I will either get to 100 or I will lose, but I am not quitting. So, look out for the Battlefield 4 episodes. We're doing a daily release, and we're doing sort of an LP style. We're not doing a highlight reel where we're going to put up all of our most amazing frags. Realistically, in FPS games, sometimes you have crappy games, and we're gonna share all of that with you because we just love playing Battlefield that much. And honestly, oh, I hear a baby zombie. Where you at, homie? Oh, he's up there. Honestly, though, Forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, honestly though, seeing footage where it's not, you know, highlight real kills and stuff is equally as entertaining. It shows... Hold on, I can't talk and do this. I'm going to kill myself. What have I done? I hear you. Can I shoot you? Oh, he's got thorns. Oh crap, run! I don't have any food! I don't care. As long as he doesn't kill me. Okay. What the heck was I saying? Oh yeah, uploading stuff that may not be, you know, like the best frags or the best, you know, KDR and all that stuff. It can still be entertaining because you get to see how we get better as we learn the game. Because Battlefield 4 is a really deep game. You know, you have... Not only do you have all of the infantry stuff, which is, you know, prevalent in first-person shooters, but you have all of the vehicle combat, which adds a whole nother aspect to the game, which... I need to just clear this and get out of here. It's dangerous. But it adds for a lot of depth to the game, because then you have to learn vehicle combat. And then they have, you know, they have ground vehicles and they have air vehicles, helicopters and jets. And alright, Spider, where you at? I love this Smite 4 sword, man. Smite 4 sword. Okay, so now we're going to do the next level. If I had a beacon out here, I could probably do this much faster, but that's okay. We'll have to... Seth had put up some beacons, but I want to get my beacon legit first, and then I will start buying stuff. Which I couldn't afford it anyways. I have no resources, no diamonds. But anyway, Battlefield also inspired another change in me. I've always been not anti-1080p, but I've just never really seen the benefit to the extra time that it takes, the larger file sizes, the longer uploads, and specifically with Minecraft. But with Battlefield 4, it was so beautiful, I decided to just give it a shot and see what I could come up with. And it was a lot of trial and error. I mean, I tried to render the same video probably 24 times before I got it right. But I found a way, and now I'm able to render videos in 1080p. And I did a Minecraft video in 1080p. I can't really tell the difference in Minecraft, but in Battlefield, whoa. Numbers 1, 2, and 3 of the Battlefield series were 720p. And then 4 on, episode 4, 5, 6, and on are 1080p. So check those out if you want to see how amazingly awesome Battlefield 4 can look in 1080p. So I discovered how to do that, which it's kind of a... It's made me want to work on other games that would really benefit from the 1080p. So I'm going to be going through my library and looking at some other stuff to do. I'm going to try to keep myself limited to 3 series at a time. I always make these rules and I never follow them, but I'm thinking if I could do a MindCrack series, which right now this is the first one in a couple weeks, but I want to do it several times a week, and I do actually have a plan for that. And I don't want to spoil it, but Paws and I are going to be doing some stuff together here on the server. So we're going to be doing a big project, and I'm going to try to become more like Beef. If there's one thing that is definitely different about Beef and I, he is so organized and so consistent. Like, he's so consistent, it's kind of scary. He's so consistent, and I'm so jealous, because I can't be that consistent. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to be more like beef as far as consistency is concerned, because I know that's a big deal. You guys want to be able to look forward to a MindCrack episode every Friday or whatever. And I could make a bunch of excuses, but it really comes down to I'm not nearly as organized or I guess consistent as beef. And also, I hate to use this excuse, but it's life, man. Sometimes life, kicks you in the nuts. You don't feel like making videos. You can't make videos. You don't want to make videos. People aren't watching your videos, whatever. It changes the way your attitude towards making the videos. But all that aside, 3 series is what I'm going to try to do. The Battlefield 4 series is a daily release. Did I say that? Yes, it's a daily release. That's how much we're going to play this game. We're going to do a daily release of Battlefield 4. The MindCrack, I would like, in a perfect world, if I could somehow get some of Beef's consistency organization DNA. Wait, that didn't sound right. I don't want Beef's DNA, but I'm just saying, if I could have some of that rub off on me, I would like to do MindCrack 3 times a week. But the issue is, not the issue, but the disclaimer to that is, I'm not going to go and just make videos just to make videos. I really can't do that. I don't know that I've ever really done it in my YouTube career. No, actually, that's not true. I have done it, and it's not a good feeling, I don't like to force it. If I'm not in the mood, or if I don't have anything to do, or I'm just not inspired, then I'm just not going to do it. But I'm going to try to be more regular with the MindCrack. That's what I'm trying to say. Man, I am just drawn out, long and drawn out. Boy, did you get yourself a Talky episode. So the 1080p stuff is awesome. And I'll be streaming Battlefield. I think I'm going to try to stream the campaign mode today, because the campaign mode doesn't affect your multiplayer scores. So I could do the campaign and stream it 1080p, 60 FPS. But speaking of streaming, going to start doing... Is there a bad guy up there? Going to start streaming more regularly. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I took away your home. Going to start streaming more regularly. Probably, I think the day that we're going to go for is Saturdays. Paws and I, we're going to start streaming, I think, on Saturdays. Fridays just doesn't work. There's too much stuff that goes on in real life and on the MindCrack server. That's when we have our meetings, or whenever we do any secret stuff that we don't tell you guys about. It's usually on Fridays. So Fridays are just not good for doing that stuff. So I think we're going to shoot for Saturday. And I don't know that we're going to really commit to one game or anything like that. We're just going to have fun. Having fun is what's fun, right? In other news and streaming, my good friend CoStar, when he stopped doing YouTube, he wanted to do more streaming and to do live shows. And unfortunately, his internet and his computer really made that impossible. So it's something that he's never really picked up. But I'm happy to report that his subscribers have changed all that, and he's also moving, which means he's going to get new internet, and he'll be able to stream again. And he said that he's interested in doing or in creating videos again. I will tell you this, though, before you get too excited. I doubt he's probably going to bring back Co's Quest. Not because he doesn't want to do it or because he couldn't do it, but I think because of all of the stuff that happened before, it just might have kind of a... It probably harbors a lot of bad memories, to be honest. Not the series and not the reception to the series, just the... long story short, I wouldn't be betting on seeing a return of Co's Quest, and if anything, it'd be probably a multiplayer version of some sort. I don't know. But I do know that he's going to be playing Battlefield 4. And I know that him and I are going to... back before he quit, we were actually doing a co-op series of games that we used to play on LAN when we were, back in the day before broadband. And I know that he and I are still really interested in doing that. So there will be more co-star on my channel, and he will be posting on his channel, which I am excited. I'll put a link in the description if you aren't subscribed to him, which I'm sure you are, because most of you that know me know him, because he's the one that got me started. So I'm pretty excited about that. He's moving, I think, in the next week or two. Or he's moving on the 1st. So, yep, it could be as soon as December that we start seeing co-star. At least streams. I know he's definitely interested in doing streams. The thing that's always held him back is his internet. So that's really cool that he will be coming back to the gaming world. And even more so, just that I'll be able to play games with him again. I mean, we haven't really been able to hang out as much because his internet and computer suck. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. I know that he and I are going to relaunch our duel series for Quake Live too, because Quake Live they're actually getting ready to put out a standalone executable for Quake Live, so you won't have to, well, I don't want to say that. It's going to be more like the Battlefield setup, where you have an executable that launches the game, but there's a web front end for configuring it and finding matches and stuff. So it's going to kind of be a hybrid between a standalone game and what it is now, but it's going to be a huge improvement, because right now you play the game in the browser, which works very well, but you do have problems sometimes with DxTory and frame rate lag and stuff like that. So I'm really excited it's going to become a standalone game, which means that we're going to relaunch our duel series, but we're going to do the thing that we've always wanted to do, and that's to do sort of not necessarily a tutorial series, but sort of a how-to or an orientation with the Quake Live duel setup, so that while you guys are watching us play, you understand all the nuances and what we're actually doing. Because I understand that if you don't understand Quake, it just looks like we're running around shooting. You don't know that there's all this strategy involved, and when you understand it, it's like when if you've ever watched Dota or LoL, League of Legends, when you don't understand it, StarCraft is another one. When you don't understand it, it's overwhelming to look at. You don't know what's going on. And I know that Quake can be like that for people that aren't into FPS or not into really fast shooters. But I firmly believe, and not just because I'm a huge Quake fanboy, but I think that if you guys could actually get into all the nuances of the game, I think you would love it, because it's... Ooh, I see you. It's not like other shooters. It's very much based on skill. So... What? It's very much based on skill. So if you were to watch it and know what was going on, you would know how, Ko and I have these really ridiculous close matches that it's just so bizarre. We're so evenly matched sometimes in that game. And then there's other times when, either he'll destroy me or I'll destroy him. But when you understand the game, it makes it much more interesting to watch. And I really think you guys would love that series if you just knew what the heck we were doing. So we're going to make a conscious effort to try to make it more informative, this series, and sort of lead it off with, this is what a duel is, this is what we're doing, these are the power-ups, this is what we're trying to do. I think that'll make it more interesting for you guys. And so that'll be on my channel, of course. So as far as what's to come on the MindCrack server, I did mention that Paws and I are going to be doing stuff together on here. I'm waiting for PTC to get back, and we'll be doing some stuff. We're going to fight a Wither, and I have something else planned that's a secret. As far as the dojo is concerned, I really want to get the roof done, but I need to get quartz. There's going to be quartz in the roof. I just know it. So I have to get quartz, which won't be a problem now that we have more nether to explore. But it's just that getting on here and grinding. And it's like, do I want to get on here and grind for 4 hours, or do I want to play Battlefield 4? I'm addicted. I have a problem. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to try to get this video up tonight. And maybe do the rest of this off camera tomorrow or something. I don't know. I have problems sitting here digging for hours on end. I guess I could turn on some music and just knock it out, but eh. But anyway, I apologize for such a long delay in between my MindCrack episodes. My body needed a good week and a half to recover from the stream stuff, and then Minecon happened and whatever. But now we're back into the swing of things. Everybody's back. Oh, another thing. I updated the donation video because people were asking me how they could donate, and I just want to say thank you so much. First of all, for those of you that don't know, I don't accept donations. I don't accept cash donations. I would prefer that you would support somebody who needs help or support your favorite charity. But I do have a donation video up, which is linked in the description, and it's for people that want to say thank you. And all it is it explains how you can gift me games on Steam. There's no requirement. You don't have to do it, but it's there if you want to say thank you. And if you do, I really appreciate it. Having said that, wow, when I put out that video, I just wanted to update the old one because the old one had the Talky face, which freaked out a lot of people. The Avidia Talky face, they didn't like that. So I put out a new video and made it easier to understand, and I got gifted all kinds of games. Thank you so much. So much. I have so many games that I can never decide what I want to play, which is a good problem to have. I know, first world problems. But the generosity of all of you is so amazing. So I just want to say thank you very much for those of you that do donate. If you don't donate, that's fine. It's not a requirement. I love you just the same. Just the same. Other than that, I cleaned up my outro a little bit. And of course I didn't change the music. There's no way I'm changing that song. It's going to always be Slow Roll by SB, which there'll be a link in the description for SB if you'd like to check him out. He's a really cool guy. I've been using his music since I started on YouTube. He actually contacted me and he was like, I'm getting all these people that are coming from your website to my page and saying how much they love my music. He's like, thank you. If you'd ever like to use my music, you can use it all. And I'm like, really? Can I have that in writing? Because YouTube, they want it in writing. He's like, sure. So he's a really cool dude. He's really hooked me up with some amazing music over the years. So if you'd like to check him out, or at least just say thanks to him, he's SB88 on Twitter. I love that guy's music, and I love the outro song. I will probably never change that song. I'm just wandering now because I'm trying to wrap this up. There was something I wanted to say. Oh my gosh. I've talked so much I can't stop. Diarrhea of the mouth. That's gross.